The Simla Conference 1945. Viceroy Lord Wavell had already declared that he intended to establish an executive council in India which will act as interim government. This council will be all India except the defences member, and they discussed the formation of the proposal council as well as the program of transfer of power. The Viceroy made the leading Indian politicians in conference held at Shimla in June 1945. The Muslim League delegation was headed by Qaid-e-Azam himself. The Congress delegation included a number of Muslim leaders. The Congress claimed that it was a national party and represented all the Indian communities, including the Muslims. The Congress demanded that it should be given a right to appoint members on secret reserves for the Muslim in the Viceroy proposed Executive Council. The Qaid-e-Azam said that the Muslim League had won all the by-election held on Muslim side during last 2 years. He asserted that only the Muslim League had a right to nominate members against the quota specified for the Muslim in the Viceroy Executive Council. Lord Wavell announced failure and the conference broke on 14 June. Elections 1945 to 1946. Election of the central and the provincial were held in the winter 1945-46. The result manifested a complete upset for the Congress so far as the Muslim states were concerned. The Congress won an overwhelming majority of the non-Muslim vote. Muslim vote turned out in a great majority in support of the Muslim League, demanding for a separate homeland. Surprisingly, the Muslim League won all the Muslim seats in the central legislature and 446 out of total 495 Muslim seats in the provincial assemblies. The Muslim voters thus shattered the Congress claim that it was the only and the sole representatives of all India people. Elections result which according to Nehru manifested religious hysteria virtually dividing India into two. The Muslim League was able to form a government in Muslim majority province except the Punjab and the NWFP in the Punjab. The leader of the government supported Unionist Party Khyber Hayat Diwana was able to form a government with the help of sheikhs and Congress members. Congress government in NWFP was headed by Dr. Khan Sahib, who was able to form government with the help of Hindu members. The Muslim Representatives Conventions and Delhi Resolution 1946. In All India Muslim League Legislators Convention was held in Delhi from 7th to 9th April 1946. About 500 central and the provincial assembly members elected on Muslim League tickets attended the convention. The convention adopted a resolution. The Delhi resolution demanded that Muslim majority provinces be integrated into a completely sovereign independent state, Pakistan, from the Muslim League platform. This was the first resolution of its kind which spoke unambiguously about the state of Pakistan comprising all Muslim provinces of the subcontinent. The Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. In 1946, the British government sent 3 senior members of the British cabinet as a last attempt to preserve the unity of Indian Federation. These members were Lord Patrick Lawrence, Sir Stafford Cripps, and A.V. Alexander. The mission was entrusted with the difficult task of the reconciliation between the Congress and the Muslim League. Members of the mission discussed matters with the high-ranking Congress and the Muslim League leaders, including the Qaid-e-Azam. Offers made by the mission members to the leader of two major parties were turned down one after the other. On May 16, 1946, the Cabinet Mission announced its plan with the assertion that the proposals were final and could not be amended or negotiated upon. The two major Indian political parties were free to accept or reject the plans as whole. Following were salient features of the plan. Establishment of All India Union. India will be federation consisting of British India and the princely states. The federal government will control foreign affairs, defense and taxation. Union will have its own parliament and executive. Provincial grouping. The provinces were divided into three groups. Groups A was the consist of six Hindu majority province. Group B of three Muslim majority province of the West, Sindh, the Punjab and the NWFP, and Group C of two Muslim majority province of the East, Bengal and Assam. Internal independent province. It was proposed that the members of the Constituent Assembly will meet in three separate groups to make the constituent of their respective provincial group.